so we'll get some of this banter.
Oh, there's Ray.
On stream.
Ray!
So Apex. No.
Oh. You're here with us.
So anyway, that's why Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is sexist.
Rude.
And Chad, I do not say that out of context.
Wow. Miller coming in with
It's
the big
totally
bomb.
in context with what we were talking about before the stream.
It's just 4 boy turtles just beat the crap out of everybody, including women. No.
Wow, dang. Okay,
They had a
geez.
girl
No.
turtle, didn't they?
That's what we were.
Yeah, we were talking about
Yeah.
the Venus de Milo from the
Yeah.
reviled TV show.
Yeah.
The one with the costumes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one with the costumes that they went on a talk show with once.
I don't remember that.
You know, it boggles my mind that they decided to go live action with that one. Not because they couldn't do it, but because they obviously didn't do it.
Another thing too I was doing, they did mention that was one of the biggest surprises back when they made the first movie too. A lot of critics were hyped for a movie, The Turtles, but they're like, live action? Where did that come from?
It felt like they could get away with it in live action because the movie had a higher budget. It just feels weird when they're talking about, you know, doing a live action TV show with those Muppety costumes.
Yeah, when it's a considerably lower budget.
Yeah, the movie worked because you can have the extra budget for the animatronic faces and like.
Wasn't the
Take the
Jim
time to
Henson
make sure they
Creature
look
Shop? Wasn't the Jim Henson Creature Shop involved in the making of the movie?
Yeah.
I think they, yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they did
And-
make the costumes.
And they thought the movie was going to be a lot more friendly, I read. Whoops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rick time.
Rick time.
Trick
Yeah,
time.
Jim Henson's Creeper Shop did the 4 central characters as well as Splinter.
Sissel, there you are.
It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn.
That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all.
Wow.
Minister has to have the execution carried out tonight. He has a very good reason for it.
A good reason?
Told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping.
Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter?
Apparently.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, I'm looking this in chat. This is one of the face actors for Leonardo in the live action movie.
But still. It's no reason to hurry forward with the execution.
Why don't you just go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then?
The poor man. I hate to do that to him.
Oh,
You know you had to do it to him.
You wouldn't if you met his wife. So. Oh, by the way. You think you could carry me?
Oh, right. Sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs?
It's also not very footy. Thank you, I'll be here all night.
You don't have to
I
I
pick up
didn't
the
realize
sword.
she was gonna have to carry the sword and the globe around.
You gotta be very,
Here's the
Threatening.
kingdom mechanics.
you gotta act
She's
very
like-
threatening toward the Justice Minister here.
So, Justice Minister, let's have this conversation again.
Totally in context.
Oh yeah, that's right. This
Jonas
was
isn't
Jonas.
here yet.
I'll be Jonas until Jonas returns.
Okay.
What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this? Pay no attention to this.
Definitely not gonna hit you. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question. Were you, talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as Ghosts, right?
You talking about me?
No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me.
So now I'm a dream, eh?
Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack! Where's my medicine? He knocks the pills off the table. Oh no! He reaches for the water.
Oh,
Mr. Minister? We know. We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she?
No, she wasn't.
And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
Okay, kill the minister.
God, I'm glad they have such a calm, even-tempered guy in such an important position. Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Amelie.
What if the execution isn't the right thing to do?
Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing like that, he's gonna die again.
What can I do then?
How about, let's go and quote-unquote rescue his daughter.
You gotta talk to him first, or,
We meet again, Mr. Minister.
What? I've never seen you before. Whoops, sorry, I thought that was my whole line. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
I'm not a dream.
Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy.
I think you're right. Stubborn justice
Minister's
minister.
like, wait, what are you doing in my head?
Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head. I do enough of that myself.
Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing?
Fishy.
Fake.
I mean, the man is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. Just like the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping.
Yeah, you might be right.
Are you talking to somebody again? No, there's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Oh, not in the existence of ghosts. Not in this escape from prison. Yeah, escapes from prison and kidnapping are completely unrealistic things, like unto ghosts. Not in this kidnapping.
This realist is running away from several very real facts.
At high speed, too.
Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are.
Oh, that's right. You have their telephone number.
Think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like. We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. The only way I know how, yeah.
With ghost powers.
There.
I still think what Jao said about don't trust the memories. There's something going on here with the minister. That's
No, because we're not looking at his memories. What we were looking at was the events of 4 minutes before his death. And
Right.
that constant talking he was doing was just his own self-loathing coming out.
We really should pay the kidnappers hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Ba-dum-ba-ba-dum. Chapter 10. Chapters seem to be getting shorter a bit.
I think they're going to pick up toward the end.
Considering we're at the point we met the minister, I think the things are definitely going to pick up quicker.
Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. Kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Joe to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. So I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction.
All right, this was Jonas too. What took you so long?
Your
Who the hell-
instinct was right.
That's
Beauty.
Miller.
That's me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. Took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap.
I thought it was Jones for some reason.
Nope. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself.
Ouch! That hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
Do 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 do. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes, yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There! See that, Beauty? Yeah, there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear.
Yes, a wry smile.
She's tall.
She is. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
Alright, I'll dream of you until you return.
Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you.
Oh, you're just gonna fall asleep right there. Huh?
Beauty.
It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. Something else is bothering me too.
There's no air holes in the trunk?
I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before.
So counted. The minister's daughter's not in that suitcase.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there may be someone or something in there, but I bet
I mean,
it's
they
not
showed
her.
that they were using recordings in order to convince him that they already had her. So, like, I don't feel like they do actually have her.
Taking something precious to manipulate others, so that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason, I get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Candle, burn brighter.
I just want a little puppy to step near me and then punt it across the room.
You burn it up.
Jeez, Miller.
Oh, can swing it. Hit. That's convenient.
Oh, that pinwheel thing, that was in the basement.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this whole room was that Rube Goldberg machine. Like,
Yeah.
the jars were there, the pinwheel thing was there, the fan was there, like...
This is basically like a mirror image of that room.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is very mysterious why you would have two of the same Rube Goldberg machine.
Suspicious.
Shit. Darn. Can't reach my destination from here. This shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. It'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. If something can break, it kind of makes me want to break it.
Oh, can you break the left cord of that thing and have the clock fall down between the platform he's sleeping on and the trunk? Probably have to find some way to light that candle.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Candle sconce. To set something on fire.
Actually, I just remember this is the basement that the guy with the bird hat on was at.
No, this is not the same place. That's the thing.
This is
It's not
this
the
is
same
like
place. It just looks very much the same, which is weird.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
actually,
a mirror image of it. Well, not even a mirror image because then it would be reversed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I see. We can go left from this thing.
That as far as you can go with that thing?
It doesn't even let me move it when I'm doing that.
Hmm.
Party
What's in the
popper.
box?
Cake box.
Oh ho.
Oh, it was just my indignation.
Invigoration.
Oh, you can't? Interesting.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, now what happens if
Just
you
my
spin that thing up there?
degradation.
well, you light the candles, right?
Yeah.
So now
Yeah,
you've
that's
got these
true.
streamers you can burn all the way to the candelabra.
Oh, wait, that's new. I never thought about that. Oh,
There you go. Now you can raise
Very
it to that candle.
interesting.
You just need to find a way to light that candle that the doll has.
Oh, I know how. Go back to the first place you started by the phone.
Yeah, that's the only fire source you have.
Yeah.
you gotta light a very long fire.
Baby, can you You heard me.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, and then when that comes around,
Oh, I need to make it
is that
spin.
not
I need to make it spin faster.
Yeah.
This is gonna be some fun ride.
This game is so
Better.
creative.
Now you gotta light the candle fire. Fire, fire, here we go. Oh. Oh. And technically there's already a fire hazard going on right now.
Yay, fire!
This guy's just sleeping through it all.
Wow, that went up quick.
Really cheap party decorations.
And tilt.
Just your imagination. Worst guard ever. Wait, that's pretty much all the guards in this game.
Yeah, I knew it. Oh my gosh!
What?
What in the?
I
What's
knew
going
that
on here?
I knew that was who was gonna be in there. I knew it.
I like that she has a coaster.
This little lady is. This little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister?
With her standing right there in front of him. What's with the fun book and juice?
Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guests well.
How about treating me well? I mean, he's been trying to. Oh, dagnabbit, hang on.
I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash.
Who was this?
I think that was Rick. But
Yeah, I did, but I think it was only because there weren't enough people to voice.
You want
hey,
me to take over?
mister.
Okay.
Hey, mister.
Yeah, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Have I been kidnapped?
Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Alright, I'm back.
The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience.
Don't say those awful things about this house.
Hmm?
This house is
My father.
where I used to live.
Oh.
What?
Oh, the birdhead
Hey.
guy's her dad, isn't he?
I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this girl's old house?
Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
Another party, eh?
Oh. Oh, I see.
It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Oh, of course, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone.
Dip, dip, dip.
Dip, dip, dip. You just read your book and drink your juice.
I want to go home.
You are home. Not quite yet.
This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her.
Oh, yeah.
I better ask her what happened.
Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile!
Sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel.
Huh.
Thistle and Missile? My name is Thistle! Sorry, go on.
My name is Camila.
Camila, so it is her. I knew it.
What happened to me? What is this place?
Can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Is it Missile? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure, go ahead, sissy.
Sissy, eh?
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. Never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Timsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah. Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Timsick Park, eh?
What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad.
She is. How come?
Because I left it there. The music box in the park.
That's right, the music box.
The music box was hidden in the apartment. Finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know. You don't have to humor me.
Ifs. So what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park? Better let Lynn know. This is your old house?
Yep. This is where we lived until 5 years ago. Now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister?
My father is gone.
Gone. Maybe he passed away?
No, that's not it. My dad... He's going to die, and it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that?
Oh,
It's called
never
an
mind.
execution. My dad is... a detective.
No way.
She's Jowd's daughter.
Don't tell me your
Okay.
father is Detective Jowd.
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened.
Oh, okay.
Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago. That murder case.
But Jowd was accused of killing his wife and daughter.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. Then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh my god. That thing's coming back.
Why is it dark? Sure hope I don't get shot. Oh boy, cake!
You even put the gun there for me. How sweet.
Wow! But why would you... Why would
Why is there a
you...
giant fuse on a gun on the wall that's loaded?
She probably didn't realize it was a gun there.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, that surprise you?
Mom!
What was that noise? That's why he says he did it, because he doesn't want them to know that it was her that did it inadvertently.
I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
Huh, I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake, a birthday message.
Yeah,
we
shame
don't
there
win-
was a loaded gun mounted on the wall.
Now, when we fixed it, all we ended up doing was flipping the cupid the other way around, and that finished the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the Cupid then lit all the candles on the cake instead of the thing under the fuse.
Which means
My
that
dad told me
somebody knew how to change the mechanism so that it would kill her instead. I'm guessing that's where this is going.
Maybe that's where the bird head guy comes into this.
Is he the real killer?
Dun dun dun.
dun dun dun.
Oh, hey, Jonas.
Hello.
This is Jonas.
It's me.
We enjoyed this
We're
documentary.
exploring the tragic backstory of how Camilla accidentally killed her mom, and her father, Detective Chowd, took the blame.
Nice.
Also, she's been kidnapped by the blue skin people because they thought she was the justice minister's daughter. There's a lot that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
My dad told me not to tell anybody.
Yeah, I don't know if they thought she was. I think they might have kidnapped her for a specific reason.
Yeah,
Oh, you know
they're
what?
they're
That's
doing
true.
the
That's
Ganondorf in Wind Waker thing where they're just capturing all young women.
I see.
Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault.
That's why they kidnapped her, so she can't blow his execution.
My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter? Just can't tell her. Can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
You should
Oops.
know this by now, man.
There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe I should stop talking to her before I start monologuing to myself. Maybe better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy, you're not gonna talk to me anymore?
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but
Going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
okay, but we'll talk later, right?
Sure, as far as you know.
Don't forget, you promised, Sissy.
This web gets ever more tangled. All right, Jonas, I'm
Oh, that's
ceding
right,
this
that's me.
character back to you.
All right, thank you. What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread milk for you, my dear. But it's late. All the shops are closed.
Why'd you go to Walmart?
We're leaving this place right now.
Or needs.
Have you seen Walmart? It's a PvP-enabled zone. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
What's the deal?
Be quiet.
Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
You wound me, lady, and for once I'm not totally turned on. I'm a little annoyed now.
Okay.
It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous.
Dang
I
direct.
told you. I told you. My sixth sense is very strong.
All right. As you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here in this room.
Stares directly at the player.
Is somebody there? Can you hear me?
Is she talking to me?
I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. All right, we're leaving.
Pardon me, little lady. It's time for your yoga.
Yeah, yep, knew he was just gonna fold her right back up into that.
I was not expecting that.
Can I have my
Yeah,
book?
you weren't here when they opened it, and it just opened into that recliner with the cup holder and everything.
It was beautiful.
All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? Yes, she does. One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Chapter 11 done. It wasn't even a rescue.
Yeah, the chapters really are speeding up.
What was it 18 total?
I believe so.
Okay.
Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Giles' daughter, Camila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady.
And I see this character also back to you, Jonas.
I told Lynn about what I had found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camila's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
But Camila, why do they have Camila? Father isn't the stupid old justice minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
Poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. Then there are those other twists too, like the kidnappers winding up and using Camila's old house as their hideout,
There's no way it could just be coincidence.
and them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why
like
does life
Facebook.
have to? Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Who's that?
Woo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was
knew
someone else.
Miss me, baby boy.
You could
girl?
tell from it. You could tell from his speech
I know.
quirk.
Yeah, I knew immediately.
I did too. I was just messing around.
Inspector Cabanella.
I miss my wife, Tails. I just saw that in the chat. God. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Good grief, can you bow a little bit lower? The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is! Yeah, this
I
is
mean, I
all...
don't think he literally can since his leg was clipping through his coattails.
This is all very appropriate for protocol.
Detective Jout, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, please don't apologize to me. Apologize to the people of Hyrule. Ah, the beautiful love between the teacher and student, just like on AO3.
Wow.
It brings a tear to my eye.
Chat,
Sorry,
please Bob Stoker.
Bop me.
Yeah.
Me, I deserve it.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in on that. Get ready.
I
Still
deserve it.
Hey Jonas, who's this Blanca again?
Who's what, huh?
Nothing. God damn it. Trying to make more jokes.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-mm.
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella,
Wow, everyone's bopping me. Okay.
that the
Yeah, of
execution
course.
was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Zhao could never have done such a thing.
Oh, come on now, baby girl. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby girl?
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Because it was funny. Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why don't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons.
How dare you?
So were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Yep. Everyone has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby girl. Oh, that's him. Okay, that was me then.
But Detective Chow,
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
but what?
No buts.
You're fighting two S-tier detectives here, lady.
He stepped
He's
forward.
faulted,
I can
yeah.
talk to him.
Yay. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping. Oh, boy.
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
That's terrible. What's their demand?
They're carrying out of your execution tonight.
I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not like they've got my daughter after all.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camila.
What? Camila?
What? Zelda's been taken? Link! You must
Link.
travel to Gamelon.
Link, my boy.
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be.
And by the way, Camila told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camila herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camila won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things.
How dare you?
You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
You bitch!
Is it true? What Camila said?
Why don't you
twit.
tell us what you know?
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camila, just the two of them.
I was gonna say, I thought he would know the gun did it.
The little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my. That's so horrible.
Camila told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. Underscore, 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 circle, exclamation point, bold.
Enter.
Impossible move.
It made a Chekhov's move.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I'd convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
The powers of the dead, right?
That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work.
Ooh.
And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Ghost did it. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Kidnappers who abducted Camila knew about those powers.
This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. Not like that other guy's wife, you know, the one that left him. Anyway, I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Jowd.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
Yeah, sure, sounds like fun. Camila was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. That was an antique gun I'd had on display for years.
So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid?
Yeah, the stupid Cupid. It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think things through then. And in 5 years, I didn't bother thinking about it. All I knew was I had to protect Camila. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
To be fair, he'd only learned about ghosts recently, right?
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. It was a smoking gun.
So that gun really did shoot Alma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective, who I sure hope still has it.
What? You mean...
And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
Chekhov's gun?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol, and they didn't bother to do ballistics. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. Like, you know, it was artistic blood splatter here, a little bit of good lighting here. It looks great on film. Anyway, when I was all done, I turned myself in.
Detective Jout, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time.
Time to solve that case that started 5 years ago.
Everybody's like, what are you talking about, lady?
You didn't do it, Detective Jout. And of course, little Camila didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Camila's sake.
Everyone's like, still, what are you talking about, lady?
That sounds wonderful.
Ding.
Thank you, Detective Jout.
Lynn, where is that music box now? She's like, oh, hell if I know.
In Timsic Park. Camila left it there.
Excuse me. Temsic Park? But that's Dracula spelled backwards!
I didn't think about it, but no.
That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up.
Wow.
Yes, sir, I'll go right now.
Can't believe they fell for that. Wow.
Sissel, take care of Detective Jout. Do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
Yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say.
Cabanella's just standing there like, so, what the hell is all that about?
What's Tom saying here?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, there we go. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate boy.
You have to die first to get in the secret club.
A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something.
Oh, what was that line from Star Trek 4?
Which one?
When Bones asks Spock what it was like to be dead. And Spock says, without a common frame of reference, there's nothing I can...
That's right.
There's nothing to compare it to. And Bones says, you mean I have to die before I can get your insights on death?
But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby boy. Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. I'm gonna tell her the good news about Jesus.
I am Jesus.
And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Oh, you kicked me in the crotch.
What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? He's just like, oh, don't ask me to do stuff. Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
Oh, the order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
As you wish, Your Excellency, boy.
Please, don't bow down to me. Especially not that low.
Makes my back hurt just looking at it. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Your boy. Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir.
Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
Yep, yep, yep.
God.
He's just...
Listen, I need to study these movement patterns and incorporate them into my regular life.
I have a feeling you would.
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate boy?
I have a feeling that he is deliberately trying to stall this as long as he can.
Yes, I think that too.
Glad to see Detective Jout all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jout's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jout or Camilla dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping. Somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here.
So, who's betting that Lynn dies getting the music box?
Again, yeah. I mean, it has been a hot minute since she's died. She's about overdue for another death. Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one. I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove
We
it.
can't, so might as well give up.
Prove it. How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here.
If we call from here, right? But a telephone works in both directions, you pointy-haired idiot.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change this situation.
You, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camila is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try.
Jasp.
Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? Useless.
Yeah, just go to their apartment. Wait, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Lady Red's apartment.
It's fun how this all circles back on itself.
Yeah, there are no just one-off characters in this game.
Just as I thought. The little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Chout's heart. A chance to turn it all around right in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too.
Mistaken-ridden.
Ooh, another one done.
Hate when things are mistaken-ridden.
Yeah, we are smoking this
Other
night.
one, can we get a corpse soon?
We've been waiting to see Lynn die for ages.
I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate.
Does this character have a voice gun? I'm just curious.
Yes, this is me.
Oh, okay. Darn.
You know the kind of voice I give these kinds of characters. My darling angel! Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing! Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? Oh, daughter after my own heart! But I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone! I'm a terrible mother! Ray says BRB actually coughing, so someone else be the kid for a moment.
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter.
But that's no reason to go out this late at night. You could have run into lasers!
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel.
Mother, please, I don't need you clinking your glass at me. I need antihistamines. And acetaminophen.
Here, try some of my never-ending wine.
Wow.
Mama?
Yes, darling?
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday. Even though it's already past midnight.
Mm-mm. Not tonight, Amelie. Amelie, rather.
You.
Right back at you, kiddo.
It looks like the little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development, too. Emil wants to call her father. Now, if I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around.
Trying to like turn my chair 180 degrees, but then not mute my microphone for that genuine coughing sound.
I know.
Is that really all it takes?
Nice.
The phone.
What the heck?
Time frozen.
Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. I've been paid a lot of money to keep you occupied so someone could get killed. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
You know about it, Mama. He's the one who's the justice minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. I know they're
Oh.
weird because I read the letters that people send you in the mail. It's
Uh-oh.
terrible.
What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions?
That's saucy.
Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? I'm going to break this bottle over your head.
Well, there's another candelabra there, so.
I hate you. I hate you, Mom. You're the
Oh,
worst.
wow.
There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
You. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah, right back at you, bitch.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
I can hear you, you know.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate
What
you.
a pair.
I hate you.
I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emil can call.
Getting a
guess.
1-star review from your own daughter, fucking savage.
Oh, hi, Dis.
Oh, hey, Dis.
Who dis?
Did you say something, Dis?
You didn't say it to me yet. But who's this?
Any dictionary.
If this is talking, I certainly can't hear him.
I'm
Alright.
back.
Huh, the lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves.
Can you drop a rat on her?
That's what it looks like right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
okay,
that
let's
would
see
be
what
that would be
happens.
really funny. Oh no, he's ratatouilleing. Are you gonna fling a rat at someone?
So I get a kick how she's typing with one finger. Or one
Yeah,
finger.
I know, right? Not only is she a one-finger typist, but she's one of those rapid one-finger typists. Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Sweet dreams! Damn, lady!
Wow.
Ow.
Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend?
I think everybody can agree at this point she's rich, evil.
Wow, is that rat just...
She's more powerful than I thought. Looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. Huh, the angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently.
Is that rat just passed out up there now?
I better not put out the lamp right now. Only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emil a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way.
It can't be dead. It doesn't have a core.
Right, so it's just knocked unconscious.
Possess the rat. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh, that rat has been through it tonight.
You know what?
Mhm.
I think it'll be worth it though.
Oh, heavens! A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I, myself, am not very fond of the dark.
Oh.
This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. At least I think it did. It's very hard to tell with this hair of mine. I love the thrill of
Oh
romance,
god,
but I
don't tell me she's got a head like Sausage Guy.
Oh god, no. He's my brother. See, we're all related. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot that's how she lights matches.
Oh shit, I just missed that.
Strikes in a... Okay, listen, lady, you need to chill.
Putting a lit match in your glass of wine is not gonna taste good.
She's something, isn't she?
Little do you know, I eat matches. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight.
Divine Curse looks like he's breaking in chest.
I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. Rat seems to be unconscious. But now that this room has changed into this, maybe I could use it somehow.
It's just so sympathize with the rat. 10 stars.
Oh, hey, maybe you can drop the rat into the room again.
Nice.
Like I said, I think that rat's gonna be MVP.
Nope.
The rat comes
is fucking
to.
dead.
The rat comes to and is like, oh, finally, all that's over, and then sits up and immediately is like...
Okay, so I can lower the chandelier. I obviously need to knock her out. Maybe.
Right. Because she was like, oh, that almost hit my head.
Clock doesn't have any hands on it, so it doesn't matter if I mess with the pendulum.
That clock's gotta go faster! Faster!
There you go, set the whole room on fire. That'll solve everything.
I mean, when you get down to it, does kind of take care of business.
Yeah, it's true.
Ah, there's this.
Alright.
You were just waiting for that line.
He's a squirrel.
This is a squirrel.
That he is.
Okay,
How you doing,
Where
bud?
did
crank
the
it.
dis-
He's our squirrel.
What a naughty chandelier.
Who says that?
She does. Yeah, you may need to drop the chandelier on her head with the crank while she's walking under it.
Also, how are we talking about her giant goblet of wine?
How it's the size of her own head.
Right.
That's
That's
insolence. That was a Matrix move.
Yeah, this lady's surprisingly quick. She dodged that thing like a pro. Guess I better get serious here.
That was, oh my gosh.
I've seen many suburban white women have wine glasses that large.
Yeah.
It's not surprising.
It's just, this character, she's
Look, man,
terrible.
the phrase
but
"wine
she's-
mom" is very accurate.
She's terrible, but she's so entertaining.
This is how you write bad characters, Stoker.
Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow.
Oh no.
Nah, I think you're done with the valve.
You make the clock chime again.
Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. Well, nothing for it. Fuck it.
So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I could distract her with.
Not get over that Matrix move.
Right.
Talluva, it's 11 o'clock for us. We go by Central Standard Time.
I go Atlantic.
Maybe if she's just barely under the chandelier so she can't see it coming.
Mhm.
Like it just grazes the back of her head. And if this doesn't work, I'm still going to be entertained to see what she does.
We're at this point expecting anything from her.
Did you try it while the flames were burning brighter?
Well, let's try it after the... Yeah. Oh, you thought, bitch!
It's twice she managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was the dodging champion? Starting to get annoyed. Let me try that again. I'll get her this time.
Okay, so this is what we're supposed to be doing. You just have to time it just right.
Maybe.
Fortunately, she doesn't learn from her mistakes.
There. Caught her right in the middle.
Amelie! Amelie, help me!
I hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you. Mama! I can't reach the phone. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. If only somebody had given me some goddamn medicine. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Ah, here is to the weakness of my darling angel. Well, stuck in the chandelier, nothing to do but drink.
And the chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own.
Nope, time to crank it up.
Yeah, turn the crank.
Can you?
Yeah.
Ah! Help! Help! What is going on here? Amelie, look, do you see this shit? Help me, please!
I'm sorry. I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Are you gonna set her on fire?
Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Time to grab a Snickers. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. Guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right. The angle of those candles. Saw something very similar just recently, didn't I?
The only thing that bothers me is that
That rat's tail was on fire. Man, this rat
Wow.
cannot catch a break.
Just wow.
I knew we weren't done with this poor little bastard yet. What if it just knocked her in the head and knocked her straight up
That's-
unconscious?
That's one of the things.
What in the world is going on here? This is way too contrived for one of my steamy romances. The rat's like, listen, lady, I don't know any more than you do.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? It'll only be a minute. Okay, 9, 1, 1.
Oh, don't you dare, Amelie! I won't have it! Yeah, do something about it, lady.
Hello, Papa? Medicine! Medicine!
Amelie, is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What do you think?
But I heard they said you were. No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa!
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight.
Mom
Thanks
is
to
being a
mean old-
biatch.
Thanks to mean old Mama. Thankfully, she's being lynched right now.
Oh, you mean old mama? I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now?
She's, hanging
She's
around.
just hanging around. Well, she's certainly up all right.
Hee
My stubborn mother is kind of, tied up at the moment.
God.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
Ooh.
No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
And I'm an idiot.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me.
I
Did
believe
you-
half of that statement.
Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
You know, just in case I have telekinetic powers or something.
'Cause I was certainly thinking of something like this happening.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Be-
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong
Oh.
about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie. This would be so touching if I weren't suspended from a chandelier.
I thought all you ever did was write those weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. You're almost old enough to read my latest novel. And the girl's like, oh god, please, no.
Those manuscripts in the trash. I don't think I want to read it. I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
No, don't.
No.
What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. She shoves one of the manuscripts away, and you see it's like two like really buff tiger guys making.
Wow. The dancers
God,
from
yeah,
Zootopia.
I'm just imagining like a Chuck Tingle thing of like how I got gang banged by a chandelier or something.
Okay.
So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
But Mom, I let you down all the time. You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now.
And she just passes out. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel.
All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camila is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van.
Please let them give you the option to either just get in the phone and leave or actually help her down.
The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office.
Now we're just gonna leave her there.
You don't even have the option.
Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who just learned his daughter is safe, he seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen.
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine.
Stop kicking me in the dick.
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. Mr. Minister boy. It was nothing.
What did he do?
Absolutely nothing. But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
Trick time. Wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Till we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. Continued distress of ministers is really something more to it. Is there really something more to it, like what the inspector in white said?
Well, interrogate the minister.
Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
Oh, that thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you?
Boy, you're swift.
And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of someone who controlled others, a manipulator.
What's this?
That's why your execution order caused me such anguish, Detective Jowd.
Mr. Minister! Why don't you just tell us everything you know? I mean, obviously it can't take long.
Yes, I suppose I should.
We're the land of the dead. Everything happens instantaneously here.
You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd.
Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more!
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. I still want to hear that song.
This beast.
The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department.
Oh, that was him.
Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible.
Impossible?
Impossible.
Impossible?
The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
Manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Intense.
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, the real answer is way stupider. I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
But we did see that instance of Lynn shooting him, and she doesn't remember it, so...
Yeah. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What?
The minister's mistake's a big mistake. Okay. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
No.
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. All right, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too.
Gasp.
Instead of this continuing to have this conversation in my mindscape.
New animation. This is dramatic.
There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator.
And those two guards are like, should we be in the room hearing this?
I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister Boy.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And
Sorry.
I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister
My-
Boy.
Heart was changed by a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, God.
What's going on? This document. No, I mustn't sign it.
I like how this is a big deal.
That's a big pen. Mate, don't deliver that document.
Sorry, it's my job, sir.
You clapped. That means I deliver the document.
That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh?
Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me.
I don't know how to write.
I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled.
I mean, is your judicial system even that strong if literally one guy signing or not signing a thing decides a person's life?
It's a common theme in the Phoenix Wright series, but they think that the judge system is bad.
So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
Suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister Boy.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem.
Oh.
And then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out.
Gasp.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp.
It was a lamp all along.
What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. Certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
Gasp. Title drop.
But
And this ghost is a bloodbender.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Stoker.
Oh, sorry. Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanela. This manipulator, he's a ghost, a departed spirit.
A spirit? You mean like Spirit Halloween?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Zhao, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too.
He's like,
Yeah, sorry. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. These guards, they don't count as people. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. That's the fastest he's flounced out of a room yet.
sometimes he's going to get wackier at this point. Oh,
Right.
right?
Is
This
Ray
is
back?
Lynn. I'm at the park.
Ray is back.
Jonas.
Oh, that's right.
No,
Yeah,
no.
right. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
I'm dying.
Well, somebody's dead.
Mhm.
It looks like your help is needed, Sissel.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
It's all coming together.
Harp.
Alright, time to go to the crap. Wait, I read that backwards. Wait, I can't read.
Then calls and I oblige. Take off toward Timsick Park, place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Zhao's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me?
Gasp.
I still don't think that's the case because she shot one shot at Sissel's feet. He didn't even shudder.
Mhm.
No.
Like he was just waiting for her to kill him.
I have some theories, but I'm holding my peace.
I still think it's that he's some kind of paranormal investigator. He
Wait,
found out about
1:28
the ghost.
p.m.
Wait, did that say PM?
It
That
did
did
say
say
p.m.
PM.
It did say PM.
That's a mistake.
Timsick Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction night, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden.
Well, your trial through the phone lines took you about 13 hours. You're dead now. Bye.
Wait, is that the chicken kitchen chef?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what
This
did she
time.
find?
I like how people still expect her to die.
Oh, hello? Hello? Lynn, I'm
Lynn,
here.
you could have stayed closer to the telephone. You know how this works.
Huh? What's he doing here?
Swinging.
La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. La la la.
A little late. It's already ice cold.
How's this place stay in business?
The chicken's just that dang good. Also, probably the fact that they serve you a whole chicken for like $4.99 is not bad.
Never charge full price on a late chicken.
Like, I gotta reach.
Land! Oh. Didn't you have it looks to me like one of his swings, his hat goes way further back than others.
Yeah. Yeah, like from to stick his head back while he's swinging back.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
There we go.
And you can make him swing harder now. You could just fling him directly into the moon.
Oh, you asked for it.
Yeah, he's fine. Whee! Ugh, I got this thing spinning pretty fast. Didn't even put much effort into it. Quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. Wish I had one of these when I was in school. Just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park.
No, you don't.
Hilarious.
I had something like this. Kids got injured on it all the time.
That's what makes it fun.
Love letter.
I never saw anything like that in any of the playgrounds around my neighborhood. We had the sort of spinny cylinder, not cylinder, the spinny disc thing with like rails on it, but
Rugby ball.
Charlie Brown, were you here?
Yeah, it's rugby. What do you mean American football? The hell's an American football?
Oh.
Hey, Lynn, thanks for making me work so hard to get to you instead of standing right by the fucking phone.
Oh, there you are, Cecil.
From your dejected expression, I gather, you didn't find what you were looking for?
Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Oh, boy.
Horrible. What is it?
A broken box with a broken gun in it?
Oh, finally, another dead guy.
Oh.
There, in the grass. You better see for yourself.
wow.
Looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it.
Again?
And I suppose now that we've found it, we can't just leave it out there, can we?
Nope, I
I
suppose
mean, we
not.
sure could.
I mean,
Ask
All right,
we're not
who's this guy?
obligated to save every person we come across.
Cal.
It's like a round tanuki.
Jonas, you're
Ah,
the
this
killer.
guy, okay.
Who was the voice of this one
It
again?
was Jonas!
I think GC was voicing this guy.
Yeah, I think I was.
That's kind of a GC
That
air
looks like a
about him.
GC character.
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You, there.
You're talking to me, aren't you?
I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly, examine it in detail.
Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name?
My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Like Canada. Okay, come on and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the rock of the gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young and passionate.
Look, I don't have time to get involved with your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. This was back at 8:25.
That is way more than... Oh, wait. No, it isn't. Never mind. I made my...
So I
forgot
made
how
up my.
it works.
So I made up my mind.
Yeah,
I
it means
resolved.
his body's been sitting there for like 4 hours.
4 or 5 hours, yeah.
Yes, roughly. I resolved to live here in this park independent.
Okay. What does that have to do with this rock of the gods you mentioned? Wait, no. This guy was someone. Who voiced this guy? This is the guy who drove the truck and nearly... and got killed earlier.
I think this was also me.
Was it?
Well, alright. I'll just be him and you be the other guy. So
Yeah.
that you're not talking to yourself. Okay. And what does that have to do with this rock of the gods you mentioned?
You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the fourth leaflet, a great detail.
course, you have to read the other 3 leaflets first, and then there's this this little expansion with these indices, and you also have to read Tolkien's letters. Those are very important to fully understand.
Yeah.
And Arctic foxes.
I was gonna
Oh.
be like, and then there's a Silmarillion.
No, I was gonna go with. Then you have. There's all this tie-in material that you need to understand. For it
The
to make sense.
expanded universe of the leaflets, though that's called Legends now because it's not canon anymore. Anyway,
And multiverse theory.
excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. On second thought, actually, that leaflet could come in handy.
I'm coming! Just hold on! I got pamphlets!
Be right
I'll be
there.
right there.
Oh, look at the size of that phone.
I've located the target, Beauty. A girl the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time.
Okay, so it is a mistake on their part. It looks like.
I see.
Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Oh yeah, because the writer was literally on the other side of the wall from
Yep.
where she was, because she was banging on the wall telling the dog to shut up. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me a moment?
I saw everything. I saw everything. I saw everything. Oh,
That
God,
guy
what
looks
do I
like a
do?
Zelda character.
What should I do? I have to do something. Oh, wow.
So this is where she died, but the manipulator came and changed it.
Interesting.
And they swapped the leaf and the thing.
Oh,
You see
how
the leaf
interesting.
went above her head.
What in the world? What just happened?
Oh, that's Mino.
Mino.
Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park.
Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. Talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that?
He has feelings,
Yes.
you know.
Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the rock of the gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl.
And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead?
Oh my god, the manipulator is her mother.
Yes, yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods.
Is it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me?
Someone who's been doing this for 5 years somehow.
I mean, we do have to face the possibility that that lamp wasn't completely honest with him.
Look at that! There's another flame besides mine.
Ooh, so that is the flame of the god, is it? But hold on. Your spear is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah, so?
Pardon me, but are you a god?
I sincerely
Ray,
doubt
when
it.
someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. It was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be?
I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related.
Yeah. I know what you think. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you?
Missile.
What?
Missile!
Oh my, it's
It's me, Missile!
you look well for being dead.
Did you see? Did you see what I did? Work, work. I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I say, Miss Camelot.
Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Missile, what's going on? How'd you get powers of the dead?
Glad you asked. after Miss Camilla went out and you left. Like crazy to make my own path, and I did it!
I beat my head into that door until I stopped moving.
Akura Kibagami says, "Great, the dog outclasses you. We also know there's a cat in this game. That has something to do with things."
Yeah, no spoilers for anyone who knows anything about how this turns out.
Oh yeah, my interjections and stuff are just guesses.
Yeah, I do know probably the biggest plot twist in this game. I found out by accident, so I'm keeping my mouth shut.
And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then, here at the park, found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked. You bet I did. I went running after her too.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ah.
R.I.P. Rest in puppy.
Oh, and then I guess I died. And then I wasn't conscious for a little while. I came to. It was all over. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla!
That dog's face kills me.
I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was. But I bet you understand, right?
Better than probably anybody else could.
And I remembered what you did for me. How you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death?
You bet I did.
Oh, wow. Green.
He gets a green animation.
I love this.
This is so silly.
Yes, when you Won't you come with me a moment? Eek, ugh, press lever, drop. Chance, I thought. Oh, the core.
I don't know. It looks pretty far.
I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead, try it for yourself.
Oh, geez, the dog.
It can jump very far. I can't believe it. How can you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
So then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside?
Right on top of my head.
Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel.
You can't? Then how did you...
I don't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
Can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Swap things with the same shape?
And Sissel's like,
try it. Press swap.
Sissel's like, oh god, the puzzles are gonna get so much more complicated now.
That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it?
And that's how I came caught up in this, is it?
I'm very sorry. My powers are too meager.
Meager.
Because, you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree.
Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that.
Then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. Hooray.
But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf.
Oh, it's the football.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Whatever it is.
rugby ball.
Yeah, that's what a rugby ball looks like.
Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino.
So why didn't you swap the missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this is just too far for me. I couldn't reach. So instead, I decided to trade one life for another. You know, as the godly judge of life and death that I am.
I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of death if I do say so myself.
I kept retrying over and over, see if there was anything I could do.
Bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
We work together, you and me.
Yep.
Sissel, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course!
Naturally!
So, we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before.
I can already see it. You have to get the football to fall onto the seesaw, then launch the seesaw at just the right time so the football's up in the air near the Mino when it gets traded.
Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. Then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape.
Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball.
Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with a rugby ball where it is now, a missile can't reach it. That means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile.
Hey, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press RT.
Excuse me, that's pronounced ert.
That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press RT,
Control will come back to me.
okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
So I should have pressed that Mino. Like Bino.
Mino, Mino.
Alright,
Potato,
Missile.
potato.
Your powers are key this time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Is that getting cut off every time I say okay?
Yeah.
No.
The first word of most
Little
of
bit.
your stuff is getting cut off.
God damn it. Alright, I need to like warm up to that, because I keep being like, okay! And it just...
Yeah,
Discord's
coming in
like,
a
"No, no
little
sharp
strong."
phrases."
I never noticed it, but okay.
I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call me if you find anything you want to try.
Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. If I see something we can swap, I should use Ert. Okay, oil drum.
You should use burst?
dumpster
Okay.
lid.
So, but you can switch to missile and have a longer reach.
But it also means...
Can't you just switch back and forth between the two at will and like see if you can get a longer reach?
Yeah, but he's
I
in one
see,
place
you're in
and you're in
different
another
places.
place.
Okay, never mind. Disregard.
Yeah, it's two different flames.
I see. Okay. That really does open up a whole world of other puzzle possibilities. Oh man, if these two are together for the rest of the game, some of these puzzles are gonna get complicated.
Okay, you can swap the baseball and the basketball.
Oh, that could be useful.
Can't swap the baseball and the globe climber, though.
Okay, there were things that you did as Sissel. Interesting, okay.
So heavy, I can't move it very much.
Maybe because of that swap I made?
Guess a little ball is about all the weight I can handle.
Wow, Cecil, you need to do some more push-ups. Maybe a little bit of running and cardio? Can I suggest barking incessantly for 8 hours every day?
That's not fair, Vessel. You're always in the push-up position.
Interesting.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Pew, pew.
This really does make for some interesting possibilities. Okay, I'm starting to see
here's him
some of
coming
how this
over.
goes. I'm starting to see how some of this is gonna work out. Not all of it, but some of it is starting to become obvious to me.
And we
He
lost
hit
it.
that up there. On it. It hit the umbrella. I close the umbrella right now. It just goes down here. There's the rugby ball.
This funny flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino. But it's too far to swap from here.
Even his bow is starting to look horrible to me.
We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing.
Knock it down from the tree, I say.
Must be something we can do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have a different ball on the seesaw when he jumps on it. Something that'll angle up and hit the football.
If you
on
drop the
tree.
umbrella and then put the basketball on the seesaw, that might be good enough. Cause putting like a tire on there is not going to be
Yeah.
it's going to be too heavy. It's not going to get up high enough. The basketball is probably big enough. So you have Sissel spin the thing around.
Alright, Sissel's gotta move the seesaw, yeah. And then now he can. Now you're gonna have to get Durg to move the seesaw back down by swapping things.
Oh yeah, now you swap this and then you swap the right? If you swap tire and baseball.
There we go.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
And then you can swap the tire and the basketball.
No. Really?
I think we're gonna have to wait for him to start spinning.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, he's gonna come up and start
Take a
spinning
while.
it. No, it's just starts that.
You need to move very quickly though with Sissel then, because you need to have the umbrella out of the way by the time he lands.
I actually can't go.
No, I think.
Wait, you can swap the globe climber and the tire?
What does that do?
Oh, that was the talk.
Oh, that's
That was the talk, but
Okay. Well, anyway.
Here comes a man, fast enough to scare even a quick little doggy like me.
Uh-oh. The rugby ball is still in the tree.
Ah, behold, the recklessness of youth.
Yeah, it's that recklessness of yours that's causing us so much trouble.
No one can stop the recklessness of youth.
Well, if we can't stop it, then I guess we're gonna have to find a way to make it work for us.
But if he comes running too fast, we won't have time to get ready.
Huh. Looks like figuring out what to do with his recklessness is the key.
Yeah, you're gonna need a missile out of the basketball so that you can get into it.
Yeah, that anyway looks like a big booty.
For pity's sake.
Yeah, you can't.
So,
Can you not swap to the tire? It's like sideways. Oh wait, there we go. Maybe that'll work. Oh, that's talk again. That's talk again. You can't.
you
have
gotta
two...
get him out of the tire before you can
Yeah, you
swap
can't have
to
two
it.
souls in the same object.
Else it turns into a conversation. And who wants that?
Who wants a conversation in this day and age?
Better
There's
with a little
instant
dog.
gratification.
Yes, we know Missile. God, I love his face. It's like there's not
Yeah.
a single thought behind those eyes.
There's not. Yeah, we want a little less conversation and a little more action, you know.
I wonder if they're going to meet anyone else with ghost tricks.
Nope.
Yeah,
I mean, we still don't know who the manipulator is.
Need to swap it with the baseball again so that I can move it back.
No, because right now we just need to go clear the umbrella out of the way, right? So when he jumps here, oh, that doesn't go high enough. Damn it. So we need the baseball and the seesaw, and we need the umbrella out of the way.
That's just a heads up we pass midnight. Acro says, Sissel, I have been dead for 5 minutes and I'm strong.
Sure, a whole lot of round things around here.
Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy!
My hair's also round.
Let's see. To use Missile power, just tap RT. Try and see what happens. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
It's
apparently I
one-
was supposed to do that first.
See, dude.
Here you come already.
I swear to myself not to repeat my mistakes.
Mistakes.
When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now that recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed.
Huh, I've been thinking.
No, you haven't.
That's true, I have. If we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished?
It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over.
Stop him, eh?
I mean, with the tire on there, that might stop him.
I'm wondering if the shoe is supposed to come into place.
Oh, yeah, that might be too
Oh
heavy
wait,
to
hold on. You
spin.
can reach the swing right now. Can you reach the swing with missile and see if you can swap it for something?
Swap the swing? Hmm?
There's
I
nothing.
don't think you can.
No, there's
A
nothing that's
tire.
the same shape that's in range.
The tire. The tire.
No, the tire's not the same
Tire's
shape.
not the same
though.
shape.
Okay. Actually, sorry, yeah, you're right.
No, okay. The swing's just to get to the phone. I see.
See,
But the tire, this may be...
I can go up here, but that's useless.
I think having the tire inside that sphere might make it too heavy for him to spin around on it quickly again.
Maybe.
Either that or having it on the seesaw will make it too heavy for him to just launch himself, you know?
Well, we want him to launch himself because we need him to knock the football out of the tree.
Oh, you know what you need? You need, ideally, for the tire to launch him. At least I don't know. I'm just throwing out conjecture at this point.
I think we have the right idea here. I think now we just need to race up to the umbrella before he jumps on the seesaw. Let him get on the spinny thing. Let him spin around once.
It does still spin, yeah. Son of a...
It's very finicky. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Oh no. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. This one's hard.
Yeah, you need to be perfect with the rotations on the spinny thing. You literally have to do it the first time the tire comes around.
When he lands on the
If you miss even
seesaw,
one.
when he lands on the seesaw, sometimes the game pauses when he does it.
Yes, because it's trying to show you that he launched the baseball and then it hit something. And our
I
goal
won't-
is to.
I wonder if we're supposed to knock him out while he's doing that.
Aha. I don't...
Nope.
No, I don't think that-
spoils, chat. No spoils.
If this doesn't work, I have another thought, but let's see if this works.
I can't wait to see what the end game puzzles are like. I mean, we're not even like 2/3 of the way through.
Oh shit, it doesn't even matter because those pieces of paper aren't there.
Yeah, I think we're missing something. Have we ever
What?
tried to swap that balloon with another spherical object?
The balloon's balloon shaped. It's not a sphere.
I mean, yeah, but
It's
the game...
the love letter, it's not the balloon.
Yeah.
Cecil? The funny flying ball is still in the tree.
Yeah, I know.
And, there isn't much more time.
Have to find a way somehow.
Ashley says, I don't think that umbrella is important. Well then, what else are we supposed to do? We have nothing. I've not seen any other way to knock that rugby ball out of the tree other than using the baseball and having it not hit the umbrella.
I haven't seen
I
him
feel like-
bounce on the seesaw without the tire, with the tire on it though.
Yeah, that's something I've been saying for a while, that I wanted to see what happened with the tire on the seesaw.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think maybe we ought to just see what happens with certain things at certain places, you know?
I agree with Stoker on the tire thing too.
Yeah, I just really want to know what happens when he jumps on the seesaw with the tire on it.
Too heavy. The seesaw won't budge.
Everything about this guy
Right.
screams Zelda NPC.
I can see it.
Stop this first so that Cecil can move this seesaw.
A lot of these characters feel like they're from other games.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, let's see what happens in this.
Interesting thought just came into my head. Let's see what happens here, though. Not much.
It does move
Okay,
the tire in
literally
front
nothing.
of him. It moves the tire over here.
Yeah, does that give us any advantage?
Would you swap that for the tire? No, I don't think.
Oh my god, I have a neighbor popping off fireworks a week after the 4th.
Kill them.
8 days even.
He can't go anywhere now.
Crazy.
Also, it's
I
like 12.
understand your-
It's also it's like 12:15. Maybe we should just try this next time.
Okay.
You wanna sleep on it and then come back to this one?
Never hurts.
Can only be used in times when you are normally able to save. Well, where did it last save? Okay.
Fingers,
There we
are
go.
you okay over there?
Fingers is having a fit because Fingers knows the solution.
Yeah. He's just like, I want to give you
Thing
the answer.
with not saying.
Mhm.
I think we've all been there.
I can't spoil anything. That's the way
Come
I've been
on.
a couple times.
I put a rate
All right, well.
in the Discord.
Thank you all for coming out to watch us do our ghostly trick. We thank you for coming here to be with our hostly Rick.
Oh.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. Love to see you all again on this Tuesday night and now Wednesday. Hope to see you for next week's game.
And if we don't, we'll
next
miss you.
week.
Next week?
And
Yeah, when we played Tuesday night, we cast Tuesday night college football. That's what we
Cool.
did, right?
American football.
Don't you mean
Wait,
rugby
that's
ball?
not what we did.
you
Ricky, what were we doing again?
All
Oh,
right.
we were doing
All
the
right.
Good
video
night,
game
everybody.
thing?
Good night,
Oh,
everybody.
we were doing the video game thing. All right, bye-bye.
bye bye.